Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's no need to fear your friendly neighborhood light skin. You know what I'm saying? It's here. And in today's video, we is watching racist YouTuber begs for help after losing everything. I don't know why we're begging for help, you know. This just sounds very much self-inflicted, especially if y'all see the thumbnail right there. Let me go ahead and move out the way. Hey. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Y'all see the thumbnail right there? Yeah. Yeah. Do we really feel sorry for her? Not really, but that being said, man, let's go ahead and get to the video. Let's see what happens specifically though.
Racist grifter on YouTube called Lily Gaddis has announced that she can't pay her bills because YouTube has demonetized her. Now, if that's not hilarious to you, right, what's even more hilarious from my perspective when I watched this entire video, because I watched it from front and back. Oh, I enjoyed this video. The funniest part about this video is the grand delusion. A lot of these people, especially like the racist grifters, like the super far right clowns, so they believe like the world is after them. Like they believe that whatever racist grift they're trying to peddle online is so important and so impactful that the Matrix, the billionaires, they're after them. They want to silence their voice, not knowing they're as insignificant as their opinions, okay?
The tragedy of today that we are going to be talking to.
Didn't this woman come out though and literally say out her mouth that she was? You know what I'm saying? I could have sworn there's like a clip of her talking to some dude on some like network show of her literally saying, "Yes, I am in fact racist."
It's not about black people attacking more whites on the trains. Shockingly enough, we are actually going to get to talk about something different. I know that that's a common thread that seems to be happening all the time, but today, you know what's happening? They're trying to keep a real down. They're trying to keep a real down.
Um, wow. I mean, if we being honest about it, it came out pretty smooth. You know, now am I co-signing this? No, I'm not co-signing this at all. But like, she said it just like how me and you would have said it. Kept a rip down. Hey, sounds like to me she done been on a couple dark horses before. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're being honest, there's you. I know if you know a black person dating white one, I know everyone knows a woman who dates a black person who talks just like this too. So it's like
That's what they're trying to do because they cannot handle the truth. And this is just the facts. When you come speaking the truth about certain things, if you're raising racial awareness, let's say, if you are, heaven forbid, pro-white or a pro-white voice out there, which I am, which I always will be, and will always influence my content no matter what it is.
But yeah, but you can't say I'm pro white and then talk about they trying to keep a real nigga down, bro. Like, no, it's like if that's what you on, you know what I'm saying, stand on that. You know what I'm saying? If that's who you rocking with, rock with them. Don't come in and take what we got going on and like no, bro. You don't get to do both. It's either you with us or you're with them. Pick one. And clearly she made her choice.
They will try to keep you down. I've said in a couple other videos that there is a pipeline of cancellations.
These people are delusional. They're sick. They truly, in their minds, believe they are putting out profound, impactful work, when in fact, all they're doing is lowbrow grifting. Nothing is impactful, nothing is intelligent, nothing is smart about what they're doing. It's all lowbrow, low level, low hanging fruit grifting. Let's take a look at some of the profound, impactful work that Lily Gaddis can't believe she got canceled for.
What? Black women, you tear your hair
Bro, it's crazy. But like, I know I even said what I said about the thumbnail, but I genuinely thought that like maybe it was AI. But no, like she not only did she do this, she got the earrings in and she has on the bonnet, bruh.
Out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings, you wear weaves in your hair, you wear fake eyelashes, you wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. When you are fighting, when you are going to bat.
She's not even good at what she wants to do. She wants to be viewed as a thought leader, as an idea giver, but she's not a thought leader. She's not an idea giver. She's not saying anything that people want to listen to. She's nothing but a racist rage baiter. And she's not even good at that, right? Because after a while of doing this shtick, right, people just kind of dismisses you and you're now just a weirdo in a corner shouting at the moon. Nobody can hear you. Nobody is listening to you. Like, you're not a threat enough to where the Matrix or, like the infrastructure is trying to cancel you. Bro, you probably got flagged for saying some racist things and YouTube automatically demonetizes you. It's simple as that, bro.
Probably, to be honest, bro.
You're not wise enough. You're not smart enough. You're not a threat enough to galvanize anybody around you to where the infrastructure or the Matrix wants you out.
Video, the cancellation cycle. They try to defame you. They try to take away your platform. When they can't take away your platform or get you banned, then they will take away your means of funding the project. They will demonetize you so that you cannot make the money that's necessary to continue putting out the content. If they can't stop you then, well, then they try to either jail you or ruin your life through lawfare, or like what's happening to Candace Owens, maybe even put out a hit on your life. Well, I am in the middle phase right now. I was just demonetized on YouTube. Okay, this happened this past week. I didn't announce it because I was trying to appeal the process and whatever, but that's what's going on, folks. I've been demonetized on YouTube. And I always wondered about creators who made a big deal about that until I realized, oh, that's like your sole form of income. Like, so now I'm just making videos for free, and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. I have to pay for the equipment, and you still have to pay for the people who make the thumbnails. You got a lot of bills to do, aside from the builds of natural life there. So yes, I have officially been demonetized.
So basically, you're reaping the consequences of your actions. The same way she was trying to do to, black people. Yeah, no, I don't feel bad at all.
On YouTube, which was my sole form of income. Aside from a few tiny little outlets here and there, YouTube was my main money maker. And I'm kind of stupid. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't plan ahead. I live in the moment. I put it all out there. I'm an open book. I live with my heart on my sleeve. If I say something, I mean it.
That's not true, though. You did have a 5-year plan, and you said it out your own mouth. Your 5-year plan was to rage bait black people with your racist rhetoric and rage bait us into propelling you up to be a millionaire as this extremely popular, polarizing figure in politics. That was your plan. Unfortunately for you, though, you came up with that plan at the same time where everybody else on the right was coming up with that plan, right? Where all the right-wing grifters were also coming up with that plan. So you saying the N-word multiple times, you disparaging black people, they didn't really stand out. It was just one of many. And bro, at some point, bro, like when you have so many people going at black folks stop caring. Listen, we can't even differentiate between you and Owen. Like, the average black person probably just view all of you racist grifters as the same
exact people.
We can't even identify you guys individually, which is why it didn't work. I told you, when I tell you Lily really believe in this business plan. Yo, she really thought that business plan of race baiting black people was the way to go. Oh, she was so confident in it. She was on Twitter telling everybody, bruh, oh, nah, these black folks about to make me a millionaire, man. These black folks about to make me famous, man. Oh, all I gotta say is the N-word and they gonna go crazy. I found a get-rich-quick scheme. She took to Twitter and said, thanks black community for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well like the puppets you are. Heart emoji. I'm gonna tell you where Lily went wrong at. She's too stupid. Like, she's too dumb for her own good. You see, Lily, when you look around and you look at the other people who are pretty popular and thriving in this space, they left some room of plausible deniability. Right? You know, like those racist conservatives, like who their entire rhetoric is racist, but then they'll say, oh, I'm not racist. I have black friends I like. How dare you say I'm racist?
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of saying, yo, I got a nephew that's black. Oh, and you still said what you said. You still did what you did. You still acted how you act. Like I don't give a damn if your husband. I don't care who in your life is black. That doesn't matter. Period, bruh.
You leave some plausible deniability to where you're still able to assimilate a mainstream media, right? You're still able to come around and do certain things and move and shake. During her first appearance,
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
mainstream outlet, it became perfectly clear this chick isn't cut out for mainstream. She isn't cut out for a career in public speaking or a career as a thought leader, because she absolutely fumbled the bag during her first appearance. Even the biggest and saddest right-wing racist grifters know you don't go on a mainstream outlet and just expose yourself. A lot of these people, they go on platforms like Piers Morgan and they play it low, right? And they kind of dilute their opinions. They play the 50, they play the middle, don't really, give their extreme opinions because they want to get invited back, and they kind of feel like you kind of have to operate from within. Lily Gaddis, after like a brief interrogation by Piers Morgan, absolutely crumbled, folded under pressure, just exposed herself completely. And this was the beginning of her downfall, because once you admit you are an openly racist, there's really no reason for anybody to take you seriously. Like, nobody is inviting you on to debate you. Like, you are an open racist. Like, nothing you have to say is going to be valuable. You have to at least play the 50, I like all people, I'm not racist, I just like my people more. You got to play rhetoric like that to be accepted. But she just embarrassed herself, crumbled, exposed herself.
A disgusting racist woman who repeatedly spews the N-word, first at a young child and then at the person taking the video of her, does it with complete impunity, does it numerous times. We are talking about a bona fide, unquestionable racist. So I don't understand why what you've just said to me bears any relation to white unity or anything you've just said. She's just a racist. Isn't she? You wouldn't dispute that.
It's not about her. It's not about her. It's about
Well, it is
white
about
people
her.
finally coming together and supporting another white person. And it doesn't matter.
Why
what
would
she
you want to
says.
support a white racist?
Because I want to support free speech, and you cannot have free speech in a country. if
Yeah,
you
that's
have
fine. You can support free speech, but
Yeah, this is the difference between being free speech and attacking black people, bro. Like, those are two completely separate entities. You don't have to. You can do one without having to do the other. So no, we're not going to use that as an excuse. That is not a valid excuse in this argument.
be accountable for what you say. She is. I mean, would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes,
You would.
I do quite frequently.
You use the N-word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist, are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist. I'm a neo-Nazi.
Yeah. Well, if you use the N-word repeatedly, you are a racist, then, are you? Are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different.
Sorry, but just to be clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context? Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate to use the N-word?
People.
Yeah, when is it? When is it appropriate for you to say that? Waiting.
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
Well, do you understand that makes you a despicable human being?
I guess so. I don't really care. I mean,
She was invited on to discuss Shiloh Hendricks. You know Shiloh Hendricks, right? Like the woman who called the 5-year-old autistic kid the hard ER, the N-word with the hard ER, her. She was invited on to talk about that woman. And she spent the latter part of an hour defending that woman for calling the 5-year-old in hard ER, the hard.
How do you defend that? Like, that's not funny. That's like, I can't think of one angle where you could defend it, because the kid at 5 years old, wouldn't even be able to comprehend what's going on to be able to even entice you to say something. Like, there's no defending that, bro. Like, you're done. You're cooked.
Word. There's nothing more despicable. Once you do that to yourself, bro, you are essentially a sitting duck, right? For YouTube to just wave that wand and say, you're gone. But the funniest part about this, right? So she will claim that she's a free speech person. All she believes in these things.
Guarantee you though, black people want to talk, she gonna feel a different way about that, guarantee.
Right? She's gonna still speak up for the truth no matter what. She's a martyr. As soon as she got demonetized, now she's telling her people she's done with politics. She's now want to talk about culture and fashion. That's how you know it's a grift. She gets demonetized and she's done. As soon as she can't make money from being racist no more, she's now done with the racist grift. She's now moving on to teaching women how to dress.
So what I can do, I can't change politics. I'm never going to run for office. I don't think women belong in politics. This is as close to the sun as I shall fly when it comes to politics. I can't do much in the political scene. I did my part. Not going to lie. I did a good part in the cultural awakening. I helped to break that glass ceiling of cancel culture and of stigmatized speech and of political correctness. And that's what I wanted to do. I came in like a firebrand and I destroyed it. Okay. I've enjoyed politics.
No, you destroyed yourself, my love. You cooked yourself. You cooked yourself so bad to where now you have to transition to a whole nother genre of content.
It's Max. I debated Piers Morgan about racial slurs on international television. All right. I went nuclear viral for using a racial slur. I crewed a platform. I talked all about politics. I've enjoyed talking about politics. I've enjoyed talking about the issues that have befallen our country. But there's two sides of me. I don't just want to rant about, crime statistics, because they will always be with us. Until we can fix this problem, that will always be with us. But what we can change is we can change our culture one person at a time. And that's what the girls are for. That's what the girls can help do. We can help impact the culture. We're not going to run for office. We're not going to be politicians. We're not going to be the next Uncle H. But we can help influence culture, fashion, art, literature, architecture.
And guess who are the main people influencing the culture? You guessed it. Black people.
Style.
Oh my God. These people are shameless, bro. These people are shameless, man. Yo, next time you even consider arguing or debating one of these people on Twitter or in the comments, just know this is what they think. Their grift is, how can I get money from pissing off black folks? And when that can't work, I'm done pissing off black folks. I'm gonna just go to do it and do other things, okay? Now, she's dumb enough to promote her other channel or her main channel as if YouTube is not gonna demonetize that too, okay? So here is she posting, talking about that she has membership set up on the other channel, but don't go over there expecting no politics. It's gonna be all fashion and no more politics for her.
Then why would you even recommend it if your channel's a politics channel, bro? You might as well just be quiet, not say nothing, and the people who are interested in fashion find it organically.
Because she can't get paid from it no more.
My website address or whatever on Buy Me a Coffee is buymeacoffee.com/Lily Gaddis. So that's a good way to be able to help the cause, because it is hard when your main source of income. I just basically lost my job. Okay. And I'm not complaining. It is what it is. And frankly, if you're not demonetized on YouTube or banned on YouTube, you're probably not over the target and you're probably lying. Okay. So we're not toning it down. We're not shifting. We're not rebranding. We're just taking the fight in a direction where I can actually have an impact, okay? Like I said, if I wanted to pursue politics, I would go into politics, I would run for office, but I have no intention of doing that. I have too much of a temper. I'd end up probably going to jail. Can you imagine me on a debate stage with these people? I would lose my temper. I have too much of a temper for that. So I want to tap into more of my feminine side. I want to tap into more of other things that interest me, and I want to take the political cause and bring it to the culture. I can't change politics, but I can change culture. I can inspire people to be better. That's what I hope to achieve on my channel. So if you want to go over there and support, I know my members on my members only club here, you guys got nuked, okay? We all got nuked. It's over, okay? We're cooked. But I do have my membership set
Again,
up.
bro, she's literally talking about changing culture. Notice how much black slang this woman is using, bro. Like, she's like, bro, she for someone to not like black people as much as she does, she sure is using a lot of our sayings, a lot of stuff that we came up with, a lot of stuff that we make cool. So, in my opinion, it really sounds like you want to be one of us. You just can't, unfortunately. So you're just rage baiting.
Other page. So if you want to go to Club Gaddis over on YouTube as well, I've got memberships up there.
Man, if bitch start talking about tap into my feminine side, man, when she can't make that paper off of wearing blackface and saying racist things, man, y'all gotta cut this out, man. Like, yo, if you haven't hopped on the train yet, it's too late, bro. All right? If you haven't already gotten famous and rich from being racist, it's too late to hop on board, bro. Trust me, it's too late, bro. All right? There's too many people doing the grift now. We just lump you guys all in the same group and we just dismiss y'all. Like we don't even yo, y'all remember when Tommy Lauren, like 7-8 years ago, was going viral for talking about Beyonce and being openly racist? You would never be another Tommy Lauren. Like that time is over with. At that time, it was taboo to be racist. Right now, yo, we learned with Charlotte Hendricks, if you're a racist, you get a $750,000 GoFundMe. Now is a race to be who can be more like the most racist. But y'all let me know in the comment section. But do y'all feel bad for Lily?
Yeah, but with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I'll catch y'all boys later, man. Peace.